Hi, everyone. My name's Jillian, and I'm joined here with my team, Mert, Aiden, and Darius, and our project's name is FinWhiz. So imagine this, you're 25 years old, you just landed your first full-time job, and you're so excited, but your mind is spinning with questions about your personal finance standing. Like, what do all these boxes on my W-2 mean? And am I on track to retire comfortably given my risk tolerance and retirement goals? So these are tons of questions Gen Z and millennials are facing every day. And unfortunately, the current solutions are really problematic. So the financial advisors of our parents' generations are extremely cost expensive and not available when you need them most. And out of the box LLMs like Claude and Gemini and ChatGPT, well, they're often risky and provide flat out hallucinations. There are some AI powered financial education assistants on the market, but they lack the ability to effectively contextualize user documents. So this is where our solution, FinWhiz, comes into play. As you can see by all these screenshots of our UI, FinWhiz has a lot of different features that we'll get into during our presentation. So what can FinWhiz do for you? Namely, we offer four unique user benefits. First, FinWhiz demystifies your personal finance documents. So when you have questions like, given my age and retirement goals and portfolio, am I on track to retire comfortably? FinWiz can contextualize your documents and answer those questions in a tailored way. Secondly, FinWiz educates you with trusted sources such as FINRA.org and IRS.gov, and even provides the links for you to navigate to those websites for further learning. FinWiz also limits questionable advice or hallucinations like ChatGPT would offer when asked similar questions. And lastly, FinWiz provides live financial tracking and portfolio summaries, so you don't have to navigate to a different page to check Yahoo Finance. Now I'll turn it to Aiden to talk about our technical architecture.
So
So
we
we
start the
start the technical
technical
architecture
architecture
from the
from the
developer
developer
standpoint.
standpoint. We use GitHub for source control, GitHub Actions for CI/CD. From the user perspective, users can interact with our application through their browsers. They are then authenticated with Supabase after they create an account or they log in, and then they can access the FinWiz front end, which uses React. For every request they send through the front end, it's either directed to the LLM service or to the agent service. The agent service can pull real-time data, financial data from Y Finance's API. It can also help the users with their personally uploaded documents, which are uploaded to a Cloud SQL database. And Fast API is what connects all of these components. From the LLM side, for every request sent to the chatbot, there is a RAG service that then runs and pulls the applicable vector embeddings from a Chroma database. The Chroma database is composed of different web scrape data sources such as the IRS and FINRA, which are then embedded through an embedding model. Finally, our LLM that we actually use is Gemini's 2.5 Pro model, and we access that through Vertex AI's API. Now I'm going to turn it over to Darius to do the live demo.
Okay, so first, this is our upload document page. So we have our 1099, our Fidelity portfolio statement, along with our W-2. We give that to our FinWiz agent, and then we move to the chat feature. From there, we're asking how diversified is our portfolio across different sectors, and it analyzes what assets we've invested in, and LLM then breaks it down into different sectors in which our money is going. And then will give us some suggestions on how to optimize our portfolio. And then we can also ask tax advice because we gave it our W-2 and 1099. And from there, it looks at our 401k optimization techniques or even how to optimize with our IRA. And then with our RAG pipeline, it then spits out the sources that it used to then come to these conclusions, and the user can then reference these as well. What I think is the coolest feature is the portfolio overview. So it gives us a current market overview with S&P and NASDAQ, but you can also look at the performance of your own portfolio, which you upload. And this updates on its own with the Yahoo Finance API.
So now we'll turn it over to Mert for the final challenges.
So in terms of challenges, we had an issue with multiple data ingestion formats, and because we scraped from many different sources, we needed to standardize them and put them into same format so that we could easily embed them, put them into the knowledge base, and then parse them when we upload it. And also, setting up the cloud infrastructure and managing associated costs was an issue since we use many different components in our project. So one of the solutions we had was switching to Postgres for development, which preserved our costs a lot. And finally, uh, user-specific dashboard was a challenge as well, because since each user had their own individual chat and dashboard, we needed to make sure that they were kept in the same session when they logged in. So we use SPA-based authentication for that. So thank you for watching us.